Hello guys and girls. So this is just a very quick catch up and it's going to be a super short video. I'm just going to do this one on the mealworms and then I'll do another quick short one separately on my other things. So let's just get on with it. I'm in the downstairs shower room, as I said to you before. Why? Because I'm going to show you what's been happening with the mealies. Now let me just turn you around. Here we go. So here we go. I sifted them. That was on the 14th of May. I gave them also a top up of food on the 10th of May, and the first pupa I saw was on the 14th of May also. I think today is the 17th. So let me just show you quickly into the drawer. And I've got to hold it because I put it down here in preparation for this drawer to be used. So here we go. Here they are. They're having a good munch on some potato. And here we go. You see, here's another pupa I've just found. Here we go. This is the pupa. And they go up now into this box where I already have some in here. Now, let me just put that down. Here, those are the ones that I've sifted out so far, and every day there's going to be more, so we'll see what happens with those. Some of them don't look too healthy, but I will see what happens and I'll be sifting them out as they go along. I have already fed about 2 handfuls of the mealworms as they are, as in live mealworms, to the birds. But you see, they're all hiding down there in the dark. They don't like the bright light. So there you go. So I'm going to be sifting through this every day, not with the big sifters, just with my hands, you know, just like that, to see if I can find more pupa. Until they start all taking over. Once I have a whole load, I'll know they'll all be getting ready and I will update you on that. So at the moment, let me just recap. So from the 24th of April to the 10th of May, I've had in here in total, I've had 3 kilos of porridge oats. It feels a lot heavier, of course, because all of this is all mealworm. And this is all porridge oats now. I had about, I don't know, about a finger's width to sieve through. But as I saw some pupa coming out, I wanted to make sure that everything's all right. I have had a little problem here in the corners, in the back corners here. I had a tiny bit of wet, so it was smelling a bit, so I was worried it was going to get moldy. So that's why I actually did it, otherwise I would have left it for another week or 2. But that happens. My mistake was this: I put in some green peppers and they dragged them down into the oats and they hadn't eaten them quick enough. So that's why I'm not doing that. Also, you have noticed, or maybe you haven't, but will now. Oops, tried to get the straw open without the tower toppling. I have not cut the potatoes. I'm letting them eat through so that doesn't become an issue. Even though if you cut potatoes after about 24 hours, they reseal up, but I don't want that. I don't even want that to be an issue. So as you can see, they're munching their way through anyway. No problems there. So that's a lot cleaner. Unfortunately, I haven't had a lot of I haven't had lots of potatoes. So I'm waiting for mine to grow, because they're going to be mainly mealworm water, if you like. That's what you give them as a water source. So that is the recap so far. Let me just show you once more. So in here I have just a tiny little bit of oats. In here, let me just take the lid off. They won't like it. They'll maybe start wriggling, I don't know. Because sometimes they get confused whether there's still worms or not. In here I have the oats, and you see down here, that's the tray, and the box, that's where the beetles are going to be. So what's going to happen is that these are going to turn into beetles, and they'll walk off here, drop down into there. And I hope, I don't know yet, because this is what I'm testing out, I hope that that grid is not too big for the beetles. I hope they don't drop through. That would be perfect scenario. If they do drop through, hey ho, then I'm going to have to work something else out. Not ideal, but there we go. So let's close them back up. So that's the recap of the mealworms so far. And yes, I do give them air, although that's not that tight. And these are really tight, and I didn't want to, I don't know if I mentioned that before, I didn't want to make holes into these and or change these, because I wanted to keep this as a tower first, you know, for maybe later use. But I'll see how it goes on, give it a few more months, and then I'll decide on whether I'm going to cut these up and put a mesh in the bottom. So then I'll only have 2 drawers with worms, really. And see how that functions. Or think of something else. Or if I get a new tower, maybe I'll do it with the new tower. And we'll see. I haven't put, well, now I have a problem. I was going to put them into the garage, but now I don't think I want to put them into the garage, because I noticed I've got a fox coming in and the garage is open to one side. So now I'm afraid that might jump against this and topple it over and stuff like that. So for the minute, I'm just going to leave them in here. So that's the catch up on this, and I'll see you in a minute in another video. Bye. Be kind. Bye.